And welcome. Welcome to today's stream. As you can see, we are in a classic, busy Munich. That's an A380, by the way. Let's check what we got around here. Also, the weather is, the weather is not the best at all. Yeah, this is an A319, I guess. That's an A380 behind. I guess would be more. It would be faster to get inside the plane. Yeah. Okay. So A300, plane that I like a lot, as you know. Today we're gonna go to Milano, Malpensa. Quite a classic ops for Lufthansa. Not really done with the A300, of course, nowadays. They don't operate it anymore. Okay. Let's prepare everything. We are in Munich, we have control. Okay, external power is available, yeah, sure, but let me do something before. Yeah. This. Okay. Yeah, let's toggle everything. Alright. Okay, very cool. Let's go. External power. Connected. APU, let's wait for it. IRS. Nav. Passenger side. Yeah, I'm not smoking on for sure. Yeah, let's do the weight and balance before. Okay, wait a sec. I need my navigator here. Okay. Come on, let me also increase the volume a bit. Yeah, I lower it because it was quite noisy in Munich. Well, we have two towers. I have no idea which one to have contact. I guess 118705. I have no idea. Do we have any info? Oh, you're not seeing. Wow. Oh my god. Great. You're not seeing anything. Yeah, but I have no idea how. Which tower I should have gone to. Yeah, I was saying we are flying the A300 Milano Malpensa to. Sorry, Munich to Milano Malpensa. Very busy situation. This is the flight. And I was checking tower here. Ah, there is ground. Wait a sec. 121710. Okay. Never mind. My bad. Very busy ground, probably. 121710. Let's go. 710.
Colm, Anchor, 9 November departure. Flight plan route, climb set to flight level 7046607.
I know. Okay.
Clear to Stockholm via Anchor 1 November departure, 7,000 feet and squawk 6670, Lufthansa 252670.
Confirm Anchor 9 November departure and it's squawk 6607.
Wow, the controller is super high.
Anchor 19 November departure.
I will increase the volume after.
Squawk is 6607.
Okay, so. Weight and balance.
Tier 6 Charlie November, April Alert, taxi to stand 220 Alpha via Whiskey 2.
Okay, let me lower this controller because it's really strong. Okay, so 21Z, 219er, that's correct. Fuel, that's fine. Okay, apply load to aircraft. Yeah, no, this is the fuel, 3 minutes, that's fine. Alright. Then, Wait a sec. I forget everything about the plane. It was ACARS, sim brief. Okay. Okay, Munich to Milano Malpensa.
One Delta Papa, are you able to push facing west?
Cost index is correct, altitude is correct. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey is our call sign. Then we should ask clearance, of course.
One Delta Papa, push back approved facing west.
Okay, we expect Mercy. Mercy departure. Runway 26 left, but in Germany they don't tell you the runway, of course. Information Victor. Okay, there we go. I need to increase the controller volume now.
Eine 907 Kilo Action, hallo, clear to Malpensa, Mercy 5 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb set to flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Yeah, will be a 5 Sierra.
Motion ground, could you repeat the clearance slowly, please, Ryanair 970 kilo?
You're clear to Malpensa via Mercy 5 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb by set to flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Mercy. Wow, super low pressure. 9 or 1. Okay, I don't know why it's not reading back. Okay. Ground allow Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey with Victor. Requesting clearance to destination, please.
Stand by. Ryanair 907 Kilo.
97 kilo, okay. Mercy 5 Sierra, repeat the last presentation, please.
Flight plan route, climb via set to flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Will be the same, I mean the identical.
Camera flight level 70, squawk 1000, Ryanair 97 kilo.
Correct. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, report ready.
Fully ready to copy Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey.
Information Victor, clear to Malpensa, Mercy 5 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb set to flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Okay, clear to destination Mercy 5 Sierra departure, initial climb flight level 70, squawk 1000, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey.
Correct. Lufthansa 9 Papa Lima, contact tower 1187050 service.
Okay.
118-705, Lufthansa 9 Papa Lima, servus.
26 left.
Request taxi.
Mercy.
70 to Papa, taxi to entry November 2 via Whiskey 1.
Mercy. Was like this, right?
Lufthansa 1 unit from
Okay,
Victor, taxi to entry November 4 via Echo 3 Orange.
Mercy 5 Sierra departure. Okay. Insert. That's great. We can't select any altitude for now because this is not gonna stay locked, I guess. Yeah, indeed. So squawk is 1000. I remind you, we're going to Milano Malpensa. We are in Munich. We are flying the A300. Very good plane from Unibuilds. Probably the best plane for Unibuilds. At least I didn't test the A340 for now. Okay. I guess boarding is finished. Yeah. Takeoff. Runway 26 left. Flaps. Yeah, maybe we can just take off like that. Yeah, it's a short. We are quite light. It's 4,000 meter runway. Okay, flag 63, 168, 170, 17. Then here 168. Wow, super high. 170. And of course I can set the
Negative, give me 1 November departure.
V2.
Hab ich nicht gesagt? Achso,
Yeah, maybe I can. Okay.
1 November departure.
7,000 feet. V2 is. Sorry, wait a sec.
Lufthansa
Yeah,
2526,
170.
pushback and start up approved facing north.
I didn't press. And V2 is 172. You know that you have to set your V2 in the A300 from your.
Lufthansa 2 Sierra Delta,
autopilot
pushback and
panel.
start up approved facing north.
Okay, checklist now. We have some checklist to do.
Lufthansa
Okay,
40
there we
Mike,
go.
pushback and start up approved facing north.
Yeah, APU on for sure. APU master,
Negative,
starting
facing
APU.
north.
Passenger side now can be on. Naval logo 1. Fuel pump. Hold on. There we go. Fuel pump probe it. And Windows it, I guess. Yeah. Emergency light. Emergency light is here. Armed. If you bleed is off, of course, we are still starting up the plane. Yeah, one thing we have to remember, you have to remember actually if you're flying the A300 is this page here. Because differently from the A320 you can't set it after pushback. So if you push back without this, you're gonna stay without all the flight. Fuel 1 to 0.6. Block fuel, 0 fuel weight, 110.3. 0 fuel weight CG is here. Okay, not here maybe.
Delta, Papa, taxi
Here.
via Delta 3, Echo 2, hold short of Delta 2.
27.9er.
Delta 3, Echo 2, short of.
There we go. Okay, fantastic. Continue checklist. Yeah, I don't fly this plane that often. It's also later more complex than 73 or A320. So I need to follow my checklist. Then, APU bleed. On. Okay. Altimeter is already set. Autopilot, profile, and nav. Set. Altimeter set. Landing elevation. Set departure elevation. And departure elevation is 1,500 feet. Alright. 1,500. If you have any question, as always, feel free to ask.
Then 115 Alpha via Whisk 1, Charlie 3 and Echo 1.
Lower a little bit the sim volume. Okay. Then flex 2, and we have to flex to
Charlie 3.
6-3. I'm gonna set the trim already. Flex 6-3, trim is down 0.4, right? Yeah. Down 0.4.
Negative via Echo 2, hold short of Delta 2.
And yeah, something like that. Okay, we are ready for push and start. Let's check around here. So we can have a ooh, what's that? Another A380. A380 there, A380 there. Okay, let's check this.
28
Let's check.
Echo approximately how long after pushback will you be ready for taxi?
Because we have Whiskey 2 probably will be. So runway is runway 26
Okay,
left.
facing north.
So I guess we'll be Whiskey 2. And then exit exit west
Du gehst aber gerade mit der Nase zum Süden.
on Sierra 7. And yeah, then we will go with tower, I guess. Usually Munich is like that. Tower is gonna be tower south. Ah, okay. There is just one tower now. 118.705. So let's set on the standby.
Lufthansa 282, taxi to stand 205 Alpha by Whiskey 2.
705. Okay, transponder on. You know that in Germany they want the transponder on before asking pushback. Beacon lights. Yeah, we can wait for beacon lights.
Thunder 2526, standby.
Okay.
Portugal 552 November, taxi to stand 313 via Echo 2, Delta 3
Yeah, sorry for
and
the
Echo
controller
3.
volume, it's super high.
313 Echo 2 Delta 3 Echo 3 November.
So, ground Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, apron low, push back and start approved facing south.
Push and start approved, facing south Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey. Okay.
Lufthansa 600, Julia, request airfare clearance to Istanbul, information Victor.
Let's
I
go.
call you back.
Yeah, I'm gonna push on Whiskey 2 anyway. Alright.
Lufthansa 2526,
Let's go.
taxi.
Let's go, jokes.
Lufthansa 2526, sorry, I just requested a release for November 1. So now taxi to entry November 1 via Whiskey 1.
November Whiskey 1, 2526.
Okay, beacon light, let's start up immediately.
Lufthansa
We don't like you to
Echo,
wait here. Ignition Alpha.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo, taxi to entry November 4
Starting
via Echo 2.
1. Okay, starting number 1. And the ignition is 15%.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo.
Nancy
Lufthansa 1
rising.
Delta Papa, taxi now to entry November 4 via Echo 2.
November 4
That's super high volume. 15% fueling.
Apron, hello, Lufthansa 2
We're starting this engine.
Lufthansa 2 Victor Uniform,
Oh my
apron
God.
hello.
What the fuck?
Apron Servus, CTA Tango Lima, stand 322.
Oh my god, this can be really a problem.
The 8 Tango Lima, apron hello, push back and start approved facing north, blue line.
Oh no, this can be really a problem.
CTA Tango Lima.
Hello, 13 Delta, information Victor, clearance to
Why it's so alarmed?
Turn 13 Delta, report stand.
Delta stand 302 Alpha, Bravo.
I can't believe it. To throw away a flight like
Turn
this.
13 Delta, low number 2 for clearance. Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo, contact tower 118-705, ciao.
I can't believe.
705, ciao.
Lufthansa
I
1
think we
Delta
are-
Papa, contact tower 118-705, ciao.
Aircraft maintenance, wait a sec. Can I set
Lufthansa
the emergency
2526,
lights?
contact tower 118-705,
Okay,
ciao.
okay.
118,
Okay, we're back in the business.
2526, thank you very much.
Lufthansa 67 Juliet, report ready.
I was super scared to get.
Lufthansa 67 Juliet, report ready.
Lufthansa 67, Julia, request airfare clearance to Istanbul, information Victor, S5.
What?
Cleared to Istanbul, clear D3 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb set to flight level 70, squawk 1115.
Ah, because it's automatic. Well, I don't know why sometimes I have this problem, but whatever, we solve it. That's great.
Can you repeat that please, Lufthansa 67, Juliet?
Lufthansa 67 Juliet, you're cleared to Istanbul, clear D3 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb set to flight level 70, squawk
Okay.
1115.
After start, okay.
Clear to Istanbul via Kidri, Free Sierra departure, initial climb 7000.
Alright, we are done with the startup. After start, check click,
Correct.
ignition off. APU bleed off.
Lufthansa 2 Victor Uniform, when clear of the A380 to your left, taxi to stand 224 Alpha via Delta 1, Echo 2.
APU master off. Spoilers armed. Flaps,
Lufthansa 2 Victor Uniform, when clear of
just slot 15,
Gate 24 Alpha via Delta 1 Echo.
which you can barely see, so it doesn't really matter. And trim set.
And 907 Kilo and clear of the Portugal A320, one cease into taxi into stand taxi to entry Sierra
Okay, let me
Echo
check
3
the
Orange Delta 3 Orange
setting.
Echo 2.
That was really hard to read, I guess. Okay, let me have the taxi chart here. Ground Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey ready for taxi.
Wait for the readback.
Echo 3 Orange.
Yeah, if the direct back take 10 hour.
Lufthansa 2 Sierra Delta 2 for request taxi.
And another 7 kilo, confirm Echo 3 Orange, Delta 3 Orange, and Echo 2 to entry Sierra.
No, I didn't tell you. Okay.
After Delta 3 Orange, Echo 2 Orange, correct? Ryanair 970.
Delta 3 Orange and Echo 2 to entry Sierra.
Okay, this is before takeoff. Okay, no slide. Taxi.
Copy, Delta 3 Orange, after Echo 2, Sierra 8 Orange. Ryanair 970.
Ground below you, 302 at Sierra.
Wings 3028 from the low taxi stand 117 Alpha via Charlie 5 Echo 1.
Ah, there is some. Wait a sec.
Taxi 117 Alpha via Charlie 5 Echo 1, 0
Oh, 380 here.
Lufthansa 2 Sierra Delta, taxi to entry November 4 via Whiskey 2 Delta 1.
Blocked.
Lufthansa 2 Sierra Delta, taxi to entry November 4 via Whiskey 2 Delta 1.
Taxi November, entry November 4 via Whiskey and Delta 1.
Mission Airplane, gute, die
Oh,
Lufthansa.
I have to repeat. I don't like to repeat.
Charlie on November 3.
Lufthansa 6 Mike Charlie Apron, hello.
München Airplane, hello, Lufthansa 3 Echo.
Close this.
Lufthansa 3 Echo Apron, hello.
München Airplane, Lufthansa 1 to request push start.
Stand by, call you. Austrian 1-3 Delta Apron, and report ready.
Go.
Austrian 1-3 Delta information, Victor clear to Wien, Kiri 3 Sierra departure,
Ah,
flight
okay.
climb message to
I
flight
forgot
level
about
70,
us.
squawk 1000.
Kevin, Kiri 3 Sierra, 70, score 1000, Austrian 1 Delta.
Correct.
Now Lufthansa Romeo Whiskey request taxi.
346 ready for
Oh
push
my
start.
god.
Lufthansa Cargo 8346, pushback and startup approved facing east.
Pushback and startup approved, face east. Lufthansa Cargo 8346.
Lufthansa 2 Sierra Delta, contact tower 118705, ciao.
Contact, contact tower.
Ciao. Said.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, confirm you called for taxi earlier.
Yeah, we confirm. Ready for taxi. Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, swing over Echo 2, taxi to confirm disregard. Taxi via... I call you back. And another 7 kilo, hold short of Echo 2.
I think he was looking at another plane. Not sure. Echo. What? Okay, stand by.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, swing over Echo 2 now, taxi via Echo 2, hold short of Delta 3.
Echo 2 Old Shore Delta 3 Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey. Wow. Really?
Eurowings 302, you missed stand 117 Alpha, pick any stand to your right.
Because Echo 2 is this one, so we have to turn left. Okay.
Roger, GSX is starting.
Let's go.
302 coming to the center.
Lufthansa 3 Echo, taxi to stand 256 via Delta 1, Echo 2.
Taxi stand 256 via Delta 1 Echo 2, Lufthansa 3 Echo.
Mm.
And another 7 kilo, contact tower 120505, ciao.
118 decimal 705.
Hopefully he's on the other way. Okay, there is another plane in front of us. Okay. Echo 2 is this one.
CTA Tango Lima requesting taxi.
CTA 8 Tango Lima, taxi via Echo 3 Blue, Delta 6, hold short of Echo 2.
We have to shoulder to 3.
Delta 6 holding short of Echo 2, CTA Tango Lima.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, contact tower 120505, servus.
2 Bravo, we will push.
Blocked.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, contact tower 120505, ciao.
120505 Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey.
Austrian 1-3 Delta, behind the CTA 319, passing left to right on Echo 3, push back, approved, facing south.
120505.
19 left to right, push, approved, facing south, Austrian 1 3 Delta.
Okay, let's stop here.
Airplane good number, Fin 182 at 311 request.
Then
505.
1828, plan low pushback and starboard approved facing south, orange line.
Mr. Approved facing south, orange line. November and Alpha 14.
Okay.
Cross runway 26 right to Alpha 8 November, Alpha 14, Thunder 2526.
Tower Lufthansa 1 Roman Whiskey holding Delta 3.
Last station report position.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey holding Delta 3.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey Tower, hello, I'm waiting for the traffic ahead.
Standing by 1 Romeo Whiskey.
City of 4 Echo Victor, welcome, taxi to entry November 3 via November.
Okay.
Taxi via November 3 and November, City Air 4 Echo Victor.
Mockingbird 3 and Papa, wind 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Mockingbird 2 and Papa,
Okay, auto brake max. Let's do some checklists in the meantime. This is done.
Lima Echo, wind 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 26 right,
Takeoff config checked.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26
We just, yeah, I think this is the Ryan going.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Papa, line up runway 26
Okay, disconnect.
Line up 26 right, left.
Yeah, there was the Ryanair in front of us going to Milan as well, but I think it just disconnects. I mean, he actually just disconnects.
Tower Servus, City Tango Lima, entry November 4.
Yeah, there is a Ryanair 907 kilo going to
City Tango Lima, Tower Servus,
Milano. I think it will disappear. Okay. Yeah, it just disconnected. Maybe we reconnect.
Holding point 26 right.
So we could have a flight in front of us.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, it seems the traffic has disconnected. Taxi to holding point, runway 26 left, via Sierra and Bravo 1.
Sierra Bravo 1, holding point 26 left, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey. Bravo 1
Romeo
what?
Whiskey confirm holding point runway 26 left, via Sierra and Bravo 1 3.
Yeah, I was checking. Did Bravo 1 3 Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey. Okay, yeah, because Bravo 1
Make it
doesn't.
Tower, Lufthansa 5 Alpha Whiskey.
X6 that's all.
Captured ILS.
Lufthansa 5 Alpha Whiskey, that looks much better. Continue approach. Number 2, wind check 240 degrees, 18 knots.
I remember there is also very upset ILS in Munich. Everybody's running to 6 right. I don't know 26 left actually.
Runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 1 Delta 4.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo, monitor advisory, bye bye.
Okay, initial going 7000. We don't have approach or departure, whatever.
City 4 Echo Victor, contact apron 121, decimal 710, bye bye.
Close train on.
Apron on 121710, City Air 4 Echo Victor.
We have.
Lufthansa 2526, line up, runway 26
Yeah, we have a close train, but it's very
Line up
close.
26 right, 2526.
I mean, it's right off after departure, after takeoff. Okay, look at the takeoff there.
Mockingbird 2 and Papa going
Okay,
on.
Sierra.
Mockingbird 2 Yankee Papa, roger, follow standard published missed approach procedure, monitor advisory, call back when it's ready.
Mockingbird 2 and Papa, send Mr. Approach, advisory, this is the place.
And there was a go around. I see. Bravo 1-3. Next one to the right. As always, we have the torch on. Checklist. Before takeoff. Yeah, I think we're done. Strobe lights. Yeah, we're just missing lights. That's it. Takeoff config is okay. This is Bravo 1-3. Let's go. Wow, there is a kind of a double taxi line on
Lufthansa 1
Munich.
Romeo Whiskey, are you ready?
Fully ready, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey.
Roger, Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, keep it rolling, wind 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 1 Roman Whiskey. Yeah, probably there are some traffic on final, so...
Lufthansa 2526, wind 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for
Okay.
takeoff, 26 right, Lufthansa 2526, thank you very much.
But yeah, we can go.
Lufthansa 1 Delta Papa, monitor advisory, bye bye.
No, I don't even...
Lufthansa 1 Papa, servus.
When this traffic?
München Tower, moin, Lufthansa Cargo A346, Sierra 4.
I don't know.
Lufthansa Cargo 8346, München Tower, servus, taxi to holding point, runway 26 left, here, Sierra and Bravo 14.
I have no idea.
Holding point, runway 26 left, via Sierra, Bravo 14, Lufthansa Cargo A346.
Okay, let's go. Let's do a rolling. 40%. And where is the toga key? Okay, toga. Okay, my sim volume is pretty low. 80 knots.
Lufthansa 8 Tango Lima, line up runway 26 right.
CTA Tango Lima, lining up 26 right.
Correct.
6 knots of crosswind.
Number 13 Delta, approaching Sierra 8 frequency, Bravo 12 intersection.
Austrian 13 Delta 8, correction tower, good evening, taxi to holding point, runway
V1,
26 left, intersection,
rotate.
Bravo 12 via Bravo 12.
Bravo 12, holding point, Bravo 12.
Okay, body rig, you're up.
Correct. Lufthansa 5 Alpha Whiskey, wind 240 degrees, 18 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
There we have Munich airport. Quite busy today. Let's go up.
Tower, good name, Dustin 182.
Austrian 182, tower, good evening, taxi to holding point,
Autopilot.
runway 26 left, here, Sierra and Bravo 13.
Checklist immediately.
Holding point 26 left, Dustin 182.
Lufthansa Cargo 8346, at Sierra 8, give way
Okay,
to 2 Austrian A320.
RP, it's auto. Spoiler disarm. Flaps. Okay, stand by for flaps. These can be.
Lufthansa Cargo 8346, at Sierra 8, give way to Austrian A320.
Alright,
left
turn
to
off. Nose lights off.
Say again the intersection where I give way towards.
Let's wait for the flaps.
Left to right. Lufthansa Cargo A346.
Wow, we're.
Right, Sierra 8, but
What
he's
the
actually joining Sierra now, so it should be no factor anymore.
Why we're slowing down so much?
Yeah, I
was
have it on site.
Oh, my speed.
Already on Sierra now. Lufthansa Cargo A346.
First Lufthansa 2526, monitor advisory.
And my vertical speed as well.
Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey, monitor advisory, bye bye.
Advisory Lufthansa 1 Roman Whiskey, thank you very much.
Confirm Lufthansa 1-2 calling.
Yeah, Lufthansa
Okay,
1
continue
ready
climb.
for taxi.
Roger, Lufthansa 1-2.
Now we're gonna. Super slow, of course. 1228 set. 1228 set. Yeah. I think we're out of constraint. Yeah, no. Okay, now we're out of constraint. So if I hit profile, we should accelerate. Great. Now, yeah, speed check. Flaps up. Oh yeah, definitely feel the power of the plane. Okay, flaps coming up. Then direct. Any direct, probably. For sure, direct Mercy. Great. Zoom out a little bit. Continue climb 190. Sync the heading. All right. Nice. A300 leaving Munich, running 26 left. We just took off from there. Zoom out. Yeah, we're gonna get direct to Italy. Not to Italy, initially to Austria, I guess. Yeah, which is Bemki. We can go direct Bemki already. Let's go. Alright. 67 miles to get to back. We're not gonna cruise that high today. Flight level 250. The flight is not that long. Maybe we could have we could have cruised even higher than that. But yeah, this is the path, of course, as you can see. Milan is here. Right now, this is us, Milano, Malpensa. We have 5D. Oh boy. Ah, yeah, never mind. I thought they were in a close collision situation. Landing lights off, seatbelt off. Do we have a seatbelt sign? Oh yeah, but it doesn't turn off for some reason. And we are flying toward Alps, of course. Gonna be cool because again, we're not that high today, so we can have a nice view on Alps. Probably, we will see. Ooh, what is that? That's not that realistic, of course. Okay. I'm really curious to approach the. To approach Milano today. Yeah, we do have a tailwind, but I think that's completely normal. I don't have flight radar 24. We're gonna check, of course, because Simbrief was scheduling runway 17, which is pretty cool to approach Milano, Malpensa runway 17. But yeah, in real life they are still using runway 35, which I guess is very normal in this kind of situation. Temperature inside here is super hot, so I'm gonna open the windows one moment because kind of boiling. We can check, of course, that. And as always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. I will be very happy to try to answer. Yeah, as you can see, Malpensa, they are using runway 35. It's still loading, but yeah, this is Milano Malpensa. And so, let's give a quick preview on the Malpensa situation. Okay, yeah, the landing is happening soon, of course, which is this Alpine flight. EasyJet, basically. Alpine is a typical call sign for flights from Austria, I guess, Italy for sure. And we have Top Swiss if you're flying from Swiss, and Easy if you're flying from UK. I guess it's something like that. Okay, standard pressure, super low pressure in Munich. Yeah, 9R9R1 the altimeter. In Milan is 9R9R5, still very low. Actually, we have cargo case situation. Wow, that's quite surprising with a low pressure like that. But okay, only Venice. Yeah, we have some fog here. Probably Venice is really foggy apparently, and yeah, this area. Well, it's kind of surprising, that kind of VFR situation in northern Italy with this low pressure, but whatever. And okay, terrain can be off. As you can see there, we can see already Alps. We are okay, still pretty far from Bemke. From Bemke, we're gonna enter for a moment Austria. We will go direct to Natag, into the border, and then at Natag we will be in Italy, and we will check the arrival eventually. Maybe a little early, of course. Yeah, we're not gonna cruise that fast due to our low altitude of today. Okay. Also, I would really like to check if they... Maybe I can. I can do it now. My question is to ChatGPT, which is not the best, of course, to ask this kind of stuff. But yeah, my question is, do they approach with auto throttle on or off with the A300 in real life when they disengage Disengage autopilot. Yeah, I'm wondering that since a while. Yeah, according to ChatGPT, which is not that reliable, of course, they don't disengage auto throttle. Let me do a check. And 737 NG. Yeah, I think that in the 737 they keep auto throttle on, which I'm not that sure, to be honest. Are you sure about the 737? Do oh my god, do a deep search. Okay. He didn't do any deep search, of course, but whatever. Okay, we're about to level off as well. Okay, we can let the plane level off like this. Yeah, auto throttle immediately before this. Recommended procedure is to disconnect auto throttle immediately before disconnecting autopilot. Many Boeing advise against leaving auto throttle engaged without the autopilot. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a real 737 pilot. I'm quite sure about this, saying that they don't disconnect. Sorry, they disconnect auto throttle right after disconnecting autopilot. And in the A300, are you sure it's different? Okay, yeah, he's saying that it's different. I don't know. Would be interesting. I mean, of course, it's impossible to ask A300 pilot. I'm quite sure about 737, by the way. I'm quite sure about that. They disengage. I mean, usually they do autopilot off, auto throttle off, and they approach auto throttle off. Of course, very different from A320. But okay, I'm gonna tell him, don't get confused by the A320. Okay. It's really looks like it's really solid on this. We will see. I mean, we will see. We will not see because we don't have any way to check it, of course. Let's say that usually AIs is pretty good to investigate in all forum online, and so have quite a closer information of this kind of stuff, especially if you're comparing to do the search by yourself. I don't think you will find anything much different. Of course, the confirmation would just be asking a real pilot of A300 what they do, or maybe you can find the manual. I don't know, but I'm not gonna search. Today we can probably approach without a throttle on today. The plane does approach really good without the throttle on. Because, you know, it's something that I really critique on the A3, on the 737 of PMDG. I don't like the behavior of the, let's say, the auto throttle on pitch control. Yeah, it's checking for leaving auto throttle engaged. About the 737 leaving. Okay, let's go direct here to Natag. The auto throttle engaged with autopilot is not unthinkable, but many pilot companies prefer it off to avoid unexpected thrust behavior. Because it's interesting they initially just said the right opposite, but yeah, you know, in this kind of aircraft you should control the pitch with auto throttle during approach. Oh wow, look at that. Oh boy. It's very cool. Yeah, very cool. Very cool from cockpit as well now. But yeah, again, you really have to be aware about it. Because in the 737 of PMDG, as I told you many times, I mean, the plane in 2024. In 2020, I wasn't having this problem that much. What's happening? Okay. Oh, so all of a sudden, there's plenty of flight to Milan, but yeah, they are all far away. This is us. Yeah, I was saying, if you're, for example, trying to lower the nose of the plane by reducing power, you're gonna lose a lot of speed. At least 5 to 10 knots of speed in the 7.3 before getting any effect, which is of course probably not much realistic. Again, I heard real pilots saying that the flight model is not the best, and it's different from 2020. Here, I really like how the plane approach. I try to approach it auto throttle off. I have some speed. I mean, I was losing some speed as well, but not that much. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, it's not even reporting the... Okay. Apparently the A300 does approach with auto throttle on as well. We can do a quick research on that. A300-600 auto throttle on or off during approach. Yeah, there is not much. No, I just I can find information about the any builds specific one, not really the real life of, which is kind of normal as you know. Yeah, again, unfortunately, the A300 is not that in use anymore. They use it a lot for cargo flights. Okay, here we are. We have to talk about arrival from every 3 o'clock arrival. Inler runway 35 right. ILS approach 35 lights transition in. Clearly classical arrival in Malpensa. Plenty of constraint. Probably we're gonna go direct to Mike Charlie 435 at some point. On top of descent, I guess. We can go even closer, of course, but we will see. And this is the approach. Yeah, not gonna spend much time on this stuff. Is typical approach for an airport. Plenty of traffic, which is Malpensa in real life. This is a real life procedure, of course. So below 6,000, pay attention of this kind of constraint because they're gonna make you descend earlier. So we can go direct to Mike Charlie 430 on top of descent to avoid any early descent. After inner descent, 3000 to intercept ILS. Okay. Let's go. So, procedure here. Let's go down. Star. ILS Zulu 35 right. What? Wait a sec. Let me set it up from my iPad as well. Yeah, Zulu running 35. Ah, because, yeah, of course. Zulu running 35, transition inler. Arrival is the Every Patriaco. Again, like this. Every Patriaco. Insert. Alright. Okay. There we go. We are in Italy now. We can go direct to Evrip. I don't see any controller. So direct Evrip. There we go. And again, at top of descent, we are gonna get direct to Mike Charlie 430 to avoid any early descent. Alright, that's the plan. And we are currently doing a nice turn over Alps. Alright. This is... We are very north in Italy. I don't even know the name of that lake in Navigraph is definitely not helping me. Volanta way better on this stuff. Lago di Rese, okay, yeah. We are in Alto Adige. And we are turning direct to Evrip. We're gonna stay above mountains for quite a lot still. As you can see, top of descent there. But again, we're gonna avoid any early descent. Yeah, one thing to be aware, of course, is there is tailwind. Oh boy. For running through 35, we have to be aware of people taking off runway 17 in Milano, which can happen because VATSIM is scheduling 17. So this guy, for example, took off 35. That's fine. This is going for 35 as well. Okay, looks like they are doing it properly. Okay, this is us again. So yeah, the Ryanair ahead of us in Munich disconnect, and it's not back online. Wow, we are super low. Look at that. Yeah, probably in real life we would have climbed more than flight level 250. It was quite low, honestly, because it's at like a 250 nautical miles flight. So we could have climbed maybe 290, 310 as well. But yeah, we're gonna enjoy the area, at least. Maybe he's off, right? Yeah. I didn't do a proper check. Okay, this is all... Looks all correct anyway. Top of descent in 30 miles. Initial descent, flight level... No, initial descent, nothing. We have to go direct. Yeah, we are already getting in Milano area. This is Milano Bergamo. This is Milano Linate, Milano Malpensa. And yeah. So we are already approaching Milano area, as you can see here, which is kind of the center of the world at the moment, if you know what I mean, if you follow Olympics. They are Milano and Cortina. Cortina is in Veneto, actually. It's right here, pretty far from each other. Yeah. It's not that close at all. And there is no airport to get to Cortina. The main airport is probably Treviso. Yeah. There is an airport in Belluno, but I think it's a grass runway. So yeah, Treviso and Venice, of course, is the best choice. Okay. So, let me give a check here. Okay, 10 miles from top of the sun, we're gonna go direct to wait a sec. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Mike Charlie 430, I guess. Yeah. That is what we expect. And it's gonna happen very soon. Go check in again. Everyone is taking off with their Malta. Just took off from Milano. There is a Ryan without a flight plan. Okay. Yeah, not then. I mean, we don't have any traffic close. Wow, look at that. We have to go to Naples one day. The only problem with Naples, I guess, the default scenery is not the best. Naples is a very interesting airport. Short runway, offset approach, offset ILS. If you're approaching from the sea. So runway. Oops. Okay, it's not okay. Runway 06. Have a offset ILS, and if you're approaching from the land, here is plenty of mountains. So yeah, it's as well a very interesting approach. Okay, it's time to go direct, right? Yeah. Okay, big direct for us now. Mike Charlie 430. There we go. Which is that? Yeah, it's correct. As you can see, we are delaying our descent. Also because I wouldn't like to descend over these huge mountains. So apparently, yeah, I have some problem with the slide, but yeah, I found a solution. So if the slide drop, go to aircraft maintenance and reset emergency slide. We had a nice surprise before. Okay, radar minima in this area is pretty low, of course, compared to us. Flight level 15160 probably. Yeah. But we're gonna get out of mountains very soon. Terrain on, maybe. What the ah, no, okay, that's not correct indeed. Yeah, as you can see, this is Alps line. So we are going toward lowlands. Even if it's cloudy, I can see from the charts. We are passing close to a high mount. I mean high. Yeah, it's not that low. Okay, it's 9. It's 10,000 feet, basically. I think it's this stuff. But okay. Ah, of course. We have to set manually the ILS, which I'm going to do now. Alright, it's here. 109.9. Course is 346. Okay. Great. Destination altitude 800 feet. 800 feet set. And it's a category 3 arrival, of course. But we're gonna set it for category 2, which is decision altitude today. 1013, 1015 will be fine. Okay, let's keep it up. I mean, let's keep it on. Yeah, you can set it in thousands away in this plane, but yeah, there is a correct, of course, way to do it. We have to descend. Vertical speed. Okay. Checklist. What? Why people talk like this on VATSIM? I mean, that was completely unreadable. Okay, MCDO data. Landing data, of course. Well, we can land flaps full, yeah. Okay, decision altitude, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, here in my checklist I have the proper way to set it. So, it says Set MDA if no and category 1 planned. No to land, else set DH on the glare shear. So technically we shouldn't set this at all. Yeah, category 1 is planned for sure. We have a category 3. I mean, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's... No, I get it now. This is like the barometric decision altitude. And this is decision height. So, we have to set this. This is like radio altimeter. And that's like the barometric altitude. Okay. So, since we are doing a potential category 3 approach, we're not gonna auto land, but we're gonna, of course, we're gonna switch to category 1, but at some point. Continue descent now.
Bergamo traffic, Ryanair 8 Quebec
And
Alpha,
also-
departing runway 28.
Sorry. Oh my god. What the fuck? No. What's that? Slow down, please. We're super high as well. Okay, let's go down. Zoom in. Yeah, I guess we are very high. Yeah, let's go down fast since we can. This is the idroscalo, by the way, of Milano. This is Milano Linate, and even if it's not loaded, it's really high. It's really easy to recognize because it does have this kind of lake, which is called idroscalo indeed. Okay, let's slow down a little bit the descent. Auto brake, well, we can calculate performance. We do have a performance calculator in this plane here, which I don't know if it's setting the correct way. Yes, it is. Runway is 35 right, actually. No, here brake low. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's fine. Auto brake low. Of course, in any situation we can switch to manual braking. Okay, slow down the descent now. This is Milano, by the way. We are right above Milano. Duomo. This is the area with the skyscraper, whatever it's called. You know, Malpensa is not really close to the sea, close to the city at all. Wow, we're gonna have a nice view of Milano today. Also, Milan is complete in photogrammetry. As you can. What? We're leveling off. No. Continue this land. Continue descent. Okay, speed is fine for the moment. Alright. Look at that. Photogrammetry. Where is the... Oh yeah, there we have... Oh, I lost it. That's Milano Duomo. Or Duomo di Milano. We're right on the vertical deviation.
Bergamo traffic, Ryanair 8 Quebec Alpha, passing 3000, clear of 28.
So, we can descend 4000. And we will descend 4000. We do have a speed constraint, not that we care much, honestly. At this point, we are over Linate now. As you saw, we are passing Linate. Right there. Okay, continue descent 4000. Soon we're gonna slow the plane down to 250 knots. Vertical deviation is right on spot. Yeah, but we have to slow down. Which I'm gonna start doing now. 250 knots. Also, yeah, we have a big advantage on the local pressure today. 906. Okay, 906 set. Let's slow this down for sure, 2000 feet per minute. And slow the play down. Seatbelts. Seatbelts on. Then this and this. Okay.
Milano Malpensa, traffic runner 621 kilo pushing back from
Yeah, we have to remember lights. Then ILS approach is just okay. Now let's see on the checklist. So autopilot, more blah blah blah. Landing, flare, retard hardware, throttle to idle even without throttle on. Okay. Yeah, it's making you approach without a throttle on even in the checklist. Yeah, approach speed will be wind correction 5. So 134. Yeah, 134. Okay. 134 the approach speed. Okay, we definitely have to slow down the plane now. Okay. 1000 and level change. Priority to slow down. Okay. Yeah, we have to drop landing lights and some stuff, so there was a plane pushing back on Malpensa, no traffic around without flight plan. Okay, landing lights on. Great. $250 knots. We can stop probably at 4,000 feet. In case of go around is 4,000 indeed. Okay, turning on final. We'll prepare the gear down view. Next flight I will do with this plane will be bring it back to Frankfurt. So we're gonna have a nice Frankfurt flight. Classical and typical overload plane, overload airport in Europe. Don't go to Frankfurt without control. There is control quite often, but not always. So it's kind of a nightmare to get there without it. Heading on final 346. We're not receiving the ILS for now. Okay, vertical speed 1000 feet per minute. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty far. Wow, look at the mountains. It's very cool, Malpensa. Overall, I really suggest you Malpensa in Italy. It's a very cool airport, especially taking off 35. We have all mountain. You have all mountains in front of you. Okay, localizer. Localizer. Catching. We're very far, I assume. Yeah, we're like more than 25 miles south still. So I'm gonna maintain the speed for the moment. I don't know if you can approach. I don't think I used to approach with okay, finally is already engaged with managed speed. I don't know in the A300 if it does work like the A320. Oh, flight for another flight to Victoria. Let's try. If I do, okay, no. It's not letting me do it. Approach armed, which is called land mode in the A300. Landing lights are on. 20 miles now. Let's go 240. I mean, yeah, we can drop flaps at high speed with the A300, as you can see here. No, okay, 250. I thought more, honestly. So let's go 230 to not be on the limit. I see the runway already. It's right there. So runway in sight. $20 miles. As soon as we see Glideslope alive,
Milano Malpensa traffic Ryanair 621 kilo taxi to holding point.
okay.
Whiskey Bravo for runway 35 left via Sierra and Whiskey.
Okay, glide is coming alive. Speed 220. Approach armed. Oh wow, this is a custom model of this factory. Okay, that's a military airport. Okay, 1 dot to go. Speed on up. Here down. Yeah, people would be mad seeing me to drop gear before flaps, but yeah, we are still okay. Now we are not that far at this point. Speed check flaps 1, which is lots, of course, and speed on that. Great. The guys are captured. Malpensa traffic, Lufthansa 1 Roman Whiskey, full established, 35 right. Yeah, I don't see. Okay, DME is. I don't know why is it like that, but yeah. We don't have any DME reference. Oh no, yeah, it's here. Okay, 8 miles. 8 miles. So speed check flaps 15.
This is traffic, Alpine 1 and November Yankee holding it for 4,000 feet and the speed is 180.
What? Okay, speed 160. Pro speed 134. What was that? Oh, I guess it's him. Yeah, it's this Ryan. Okay, 6 miles still. Speed, wind check. 3 knots of crosswind from the left. Let's see if we can see the plane taxi. I guess it's that. It's very small at the moment. Fair enough. We have a nice visual on the runway. Go around procedure is there. 4 miles. Speed on flaps. And speed check flaps 20. Okay. And flaps full. flaps 40. Set approach speed 134. It's incredible how slow can approach the A300. Slower than an A320 probably. In this context at least. Okay, yeah, there's a plane there. Alright. Autopilot off. Wait a sec. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why is going around? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Let's try to recover, let's see. Okay. Continue. Don't watch the puppy. I don't.
Malpensa traffic runner 621 kilo lining up runway 35
Touchdown,
left.
reverse. Yeah, okay, reverse is on. Okay. 60 reverse in manual braking. No idea what happened, honestly. I disconnected autopilot, the plane was going around. Or maybe, I mean, what I suspect that happened is that in many planes, when you disengage autopilot, you're gonna get your attitude of the plane really weird all of a sudden. Like he's resetting the trim, something like that. Or was a, I don't know if it initiates a go around automatically for some reason. But whatever. Yeah, of course that was a go around situation probably, but I have no time for, oops. I have no time for a go around now, honestly. So we were in time to recover, let's say. Nice behavior of the plane, apart from that.
Malpensa traffic runner 621 kilo take off runway 35 left.
Okay. Pesce traffic Lufthansa 1 Romeo Whiskey holding 35 left. Okay, here we are. I also forgot my nice lights. Okay. Let's stop here. There we have the Ryan. So we have to cross, then left, and we will choose some random stand. Ryanair? Ah, he's doing Ryanair with the A320. Okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't know if it's intentional, but yeah, with the call sign Ryanair, I don't know if they still operate that in this way, but yeah, there was a period in the past, not long ago actually. Okay, we can cross. In which you had. You had A320 from Lauda flying with Ryanair call sign. That's why it happened on VATSIM. Okay, strobe is on still. I don't know why that plane is in that position. Okay, let's me cross here, then we're gonna do a nice after Landing procedure. What I can do is, of course, turn on live traffic. Okay, this is okay. Now it's a stand. Okay, strobe lights off. I turn off. APU start. Whoops is up. This is up. Okay. We are done with the after start. So yeah, I have to say, approaching without the throttle on makes the plane really enjoyable. I mean, the feeling on the plane is extremely good. I will not deny it at all. One of the best flight model for me. I mean, again, I don't know how A300 fly. We don't have many information from real pilot as we have on the A320, for example, from Phoenix, because I don't know as a A320 fly in real life, but there are many A320 pilots giving us reference. Captain as well. There is a very famous captain, A320 captain, do a live stream. Also technical live stream on the Phoenix. And yeah, saying how incredibly the Phoenix flies. In this one, the feeling is great. Very good. Very good. Probably the best feeling after the Phoenix, honestly. Extremely good behavior, in my opinion. Okay, let's park here somewhere randomly. This is a triple, no? Yeah. So, they disarm door now. I'm very curious. Okay, door is armed. Okay, let's park here. I'm really curious. I think you have to wait a little bit. APU is available. Taxi light off at this point. Let's park here. Yeah, of course we're not gonna have the A300. Spot. Okay, I'm not even checking. That's nonsense. Oh wow, we do have it actually. Yeah, of course I can't see it from outside, but inside view is the second one or the third one. What a shame. Okay, A300. Wow. Question is why? Okay. Parking brake set. Engine off. So engine is off. We have to see some disarm. I mean, door are automatic now. Okay. Not really, apparently. That's strange. Because if I open the door now, I'm gonna engage this light, of course. But in my setting, I have... automatic door arming. Will arm door automatically for departure during... arm, but disarm? Disarm door. It's getting armed back. Maybe because I don't have chokes. Okay, chokes, attach, and GPU. Let's try. With external power, beacon lights off. Okay, now it's disarmed. Yeah, that's the point there. GPU off. Fuel pump. Okay, now we can ask for jetway and all the catering and blah blah blah. And let's go outside. Alright. So that was the A300. Again, probably the best flight model for me after the Phoenix. Very, very good plane. Very, very good behavior. I really like it. I really suggest this plane. I know that it's a little old. I know it's not a long haul plane. You can do middle range flight. Actually, I did Milano, sorry, not Milano, Munich to New York, and back with the A300. Considering alternate and everything. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like, subscribe. I wish you a nice evening, and see you next.